I want to address one of the biggest misconceptions I encounter in my clinic every week, the idea that all salads are healthy. Many of my patients, especially those over 70, come to me proudly saying, "Doctor, I eat a salad every day." They believe they're making a clean, nutrient-rich choice, but what most people don't realize is that not all salads are created equal. In fact, some so-called healthy salads can be as harmful as fast food, loaded with sugars, hidden fats, and inflammatory ingredients that silently damage your heart, your joints, and even your brain. So, let's talk about the 4 salads you should never touch after 70. No matter how good they look on the menu, the first culprit is what I call the creamy trap salad, the ones drenched in ranch, Caesar, or Thousand Island dressing. These dressings are often loaded with hydrogenated oils, artificial preservatives, and up to 200-300 calories per tablespoon. I've seen patients who add a little dressing and end up consuming the equivalent of a cheeseburger's worth of saturated fat in a single meal. After 70, your arteries are less elastic, your metabolism slows, and your body can't process these fats the way it did decades ago. That creamy dressing might make the lettuce taste better, but it also clogs blood vessels, raises bad cholesterol, and accelerates cognitive decline. A better choice? Use a dressing made from olive oil, lemon juice, and herbs. Remember, you should taste your vegetables, not drown them. The second salad to avoid is the high-sugar fruit salad. Many seniors switch to fruit salads thinking they're lighter and safer than desserts. But when you combine syrup-soaked canned fruits, bananas, grapes, and dried cranberries, you're consuming a sugar bomb that spikes insulin, triggers inflammation, and causes post-meal fatigue. Excess fructose, especially from processed or preserved fruit, gets stored as visceral fat, the dangerous kind that wraps around your organs. I had a 74-year-old patient who developed prediabetes despite eating healthy. When we examined her meals, her daily fruit salad contained nearly 60 grams of sugar, more than a can of soda. After replacing that with low-glycemic fruits like berries and apples, her blood sugar normalized within 3 months. So, don't eliminate fruits, but choose them wisely, fresh, unsweetened, and in moderation. The third salad on the never list is what I call the processed protein salad. The kind topped with bacon bits, ham slices, fried chicken strips, or deli meats. These proteins are heavily processed, preserved with nitrates and phosphates, and often soaked in sodium. At age 70 and beyond, your kidneys are more sensitive to salt overload. High sodium intake leads to water retention, blood pressure spikes, and joint stiffness. And those nitrates? They form compounds that increase cancer risk and inflammation throughout the body. If you're craving protein in your salad, skip the factory meats. Use boiled eggs, grilled salmon, chickpeas, or baked tofu instead. Your body will thank you with steadier energy and less post-meal bloating. Finally, beware of the crunchy topping salads, the ones sprinkled with croutons, fried noodles, or crispy chicken. These add empty calories and trans fats that silently sabotage your cardiovascular system. They create oxidative stress that weakens cell membranes and accelerates aging. I've seen patients who thought they were eating light, only to discover their crunchy chicken salad had over 800 calories and 60 grams of fat. For a person over 70, that's half your daily energy requirement in one meal, and none of it helps your muscles, bones, or heart. Instead, for crunch, add roasted nuts, pumpkin seeds, or sunflower seeds. They give you magnesium, zinc, and healthy omega fats that nourish the joints and brain. Now, let's talk about why avoiding these harmful salads matters even more after age 70. Your body becomes more vulnerable to inflammation, a silent fire that affects everything from your skin to your memory. Salads full of sugars, sodium, or hydrogenated fats act like gasoline on that fire. They elevate cortisol levels, increase joint pain, and slow healing. If you've ever felt more tired after a healthy lunch, your salad might be the reason. Many of my senior patients notice a big improvement in energy, digestion, and mental clarity within weeks of cutting out these fake healthy salads. Remember, food is either your medicine or your slow poison. At this stage of life, every bite should help you heal, not harm. So, when you walk into a restaurant or open your refrigerator, take a closer look at your salad bowl. Ask yourself, is this fueling my longevity or feeding inflammation? Because after 70, your diet is no longer just about staying slim. It's about staying alive, alert, and independent. Now that we've identified the salads to avoid, let's focus on the 4 salads you should start eating today. Salads that heal your body, lower inflammation, and strengthen your muscles, heart, and mind. Think of these as natural prescriptions, crafted by nature, validated by science, and approved by doctors like me. These aren't just meals, they're powerful tools for longevity. The first salad you should embrace is the Mediterranean power salad. This classic combination of leafy greens, cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, olives, feta, and olive oil isn't just delicious. It's medicinal. Studies show that people who follow a Mediterranean diet have 30 to 40% lower risk of heart disease and dementia. The olive oil provides monounsaturated fats that keep your arteries flexible. The greens, rich in folate and vitamin K, protect your bones and brain. Add a sprinkle of flax seeds for omega-3s, and you have a perfect anti-aging mix. When I recommend this to my patients, they often tell me they feel lighter, calmer, and more energetic within a week. That's not magic, that's biology responding to real nourishment. The second salad you should make a staple is the anti-inflammatory turmeric chickpea salad. It's simple: boiled chickpeas, chopped spinach, grated carrots, diced cucumber, and a turmeric lemon dressing. Chickpeas are a senior's best friend. They're high in plant protein and fiber, supporting muscle strength and digestion. Turmeric, combined with black pepper, acts as a natural anti-inflammatory agent that rivals some pain medications without the side effects. This salad helps manage arthritis, supports gut health, and stabilizes blood sugar. For seniors who struggle with knee or joint stiffness, I've seen remarkable improvements after 3 to 4 weeks of adding this salad to their lunch. Your joints are like hinges. They need anti-rust nutrition, and turmeric does exactly that. The third salad is what I call the brain-boosting walnut and berry salad. Mix kale or spinach, a handful of blueberries, crushed walnuts, and a drizzle of balsamic vinegar. Blueberries contain anthocyanins that enhance memory and coordination, while walnuts provide DHA, a type of omega-3 fat that nourishes brain cells. Research from Harvard shows that older adults who eat berries 2 to 3 times a week can delay cognitive decline by up to 2.5 years. Add in the crunch of walnuts, and you have a salad that's both satisfying and neurologically protective. I tell my patients, if you can't remember where you left your keys, this salad might help more than a puzzle book. The fourth and final salad every senior should eat regularly is the bone-strengthening calcium salad, made with kale, sesame seeds, tofu, and a squeeze of lemon. As we age, we lose calcium and collagen, leading to frailty and fractures. Kale is rich in calcium and vitamin K. Sesame seeds provide healthy fats and minerals, and lemon enhances calcium absorption. Together they create a synergy that strengthens your bones naturally. For women over 70, this salad is as important as any calcium tablet. And the bonus? It supports glowing skin and better posture. Now here's the secret. Behind these 4 salads, they nourish all 3 systems that age the fastest: your cardiovascular system, your musculoskeletal system, and your nervous system. A good salad doesn't just feed your stomach, it feeds your cells, your mitochondria, and your DNA. The antioxidants in greens and berries repair cellular damage, while the healthy fats in nuts and olive oil support hormone balance. That means steadier mood, sharper focus, and a longer health span, not just lifespan. Because, let's be honest, living to 90% isn't the goal if you can't move, think, or enjoy your life. The right salads help you age strong, not slow. When you prepare these salads, remember, freshness matters. Choose local produce, wash it thoroughly, and avoid bottled dressings or store-bought superfood mixes. They often contain added sugars and preservatives that undo the benefits. Keep your meals simple, colorful, and balanced. Nature knows what it's doing. And always chew slowly. Digestion begins in your mouth, not your stomach. Seniors who chew well absorb more nutrients and experience fewer bloating issues. Food isn't just about what you eat, it's about how your body uses it. As a surgeon, I've spent decades repairing the damage caused by poor nutrition: clogged arteries, brittle bones, weak muscles, and inflamed joints. But I can tell you this: no surgery, no pill, and no injection can compete with what good nutrition does consistently. When you cross the age of 70, your body becomes more sensitive to what you feed it. Every nutrient either accelerates aging or reverses it. Salads, when done right, are the simplest way to deliver healing compounds to your body every single day. Think of your salad bowl as your daily prescription pad. If you want to protect your heart, include olive oil and leafy greens. If you want to sharpen your memory, add walnuts and berries. If you want stronger bones, sprinkle sesame seeds and tofu. And if you want to fight inflammation, add turmeric and chickpeas. These ingredients are not random. They are pharmacologically active foods with measurable effects. Modern research calls it nutrigenomics, how food literally changes the expression of your genes. A well-designed salad turns on your body's repair genes and turns off the ones that promote inflammation, aging, and disease. However, remember this crucial point. The timing and context of eating also matter. Never eat your salad on an empty, stressed stomach. Cortisol, the stress hormone, interferes with nutrient absorption. Sit down, take a breath, and eat slowly. Hydrate well before and after your meal, and combine your salad with a source of lean protein or healthy carbs to maintain balance. Your body is a symphony. Food is the conductor. When you eat in harmony with your body's rhythms, everything, from digestion to sleep, improves. I've seen patients in their 70s and 80s reverse early-stage diabetes, reduce blood pressure medication, and regain mobility simply by changing their salads. That's not exaggeration, that's evidence. Your body never stops healing, you just have to give it the right materials. Every leaf of spinach, every olive, every walnut is a building block of your longevity. You don't need expensive supplements or exotic superfoods. You need consistency and understanding, knowing which salads to avoid and which to embrace. So, to summarize my prescription for everyone over 70, never eat creamy dressing salads, sugary fruit salads, processed meat salads, and crunchy fried topping salads. Eat daily Mediterranean power salad, turmeric chickpea salad, walnut and berry salad, and calcium kale salad. Make these 4 part of your weekly rotation. Within weeks, you'll notice clearer skin, better digestion, lighter joints, and sharper focus. Within months, you'll likely reduce inflammation markers and stabilize your blood sugar. And within a year, you may look and feel a decade younger. Natura. In medicine, we often say, you are what you eat, but for seniors, I'd like to rephrase that, you age how you eat. Choose food that supports life, not just fills your stomach. Because longevity isn't about counting years, it's about adding life to those years. Your fork can be your most powerful medicine, or your slowest poison. Choose wisely, eat consciously, and let every salad you prepare become a celebration of vitality. Remember, at 70, your story isn't ending, it's evolving. And with every colorful, healing salad you eat, you're writing a new chapter. One filled with strength, clarity, and joy. Thank you.